Welcome to this new web show titled Stawi. My name is James Mumbo, Kenyan entrepreneur and market researcher. In this series, our goal is to celebrate the Kenyan entrepreneur, to learn how they face, cope, and tackle their respective business challenges on a day-to-day basis. We want to know what the journey is like and how they've overcome the toughest of odds. Stawi is a product by DTB, NCBA, KCB, and Co-op banks and is regulated by the Central Bank of Kenya. For more information, download the Stawi app on your Google Play Store and access credit at an interest rate of 9% per annum. Like and share our social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell to stay updated with the lives of your fellow entrepreneurs. Our Stawi entrepreneur in this episode is John Mugita Njenga. Karibu sana John. John, kabla tuanze, John ni nani?
John is an entrepreneur born in Kenya, early 80s. And we are running a business here in Nairobi. I was born in Kitale, but running a business in Nairobi, all over Kenya and East Africa at large. That's who I am.
Understood. So, ni lini haswa ulianza biashara?
First of all, we registered in 08, but that time it had not picked well. It was just a matter of like moving small businesses. It was 08, but when we came up public, it was 2014. That's when we started meeting more clients. And we used to go all over East Africa at large.
So during this period, 2008 to 2014, ni challenges gani ulipitia hadi ukafika 2014?
Actually, there are some issues, very big one. First, there are many, by the way. We have financial issues. And in that mode, we normally play it out because as we go to clients, we negotiate first. After negotiating, we agree. We wait for the NLPO. It takes a period of time. Like you've traveled here to Mombasa to survey a business. You've surveyed a business, and that you put input in that business, and you don't know if it will come. That's another challenge. If you don't know if the client will give you that business, so it runs like a challenge because you have to have some figures in the pocket that you are sacrificing for the sake of the business, so that the client might evaluate your quotations to see if we can give you the contract.
Okay. Yeah. So in your day-to-day business, just to ask, you wake up in the morning and you go out there looking for clients, or do they look for you somewhere?
We normally market by online. So we receive calls from clients, different corners, because most of them find us on our website. You see, some others, they are linkage. If they find us, they give us a call, ask us, come and visit our place, survey it. After surveying, they give us an okay if we are winners of the tender or the contract. We are given the quotation, and that's why we go for the clients.
That's very good that your business is online.
Yeah.
And you've spoken about the challenges.
Yeah.
What are some of the business highlights that you celebrate as yourself?
Actually, I celebrate because I've done much since I can't compare this moment and those days I was employed. This time things are sweet. I've done many things. Myself, I own a piece where I can call my home smartly. Now the business has grown. My staffs are not in that bad condition. Actually, in fact, this Corona period, despite of small challenges, but I've been managing to pay them. We have financial challenges. That's where Stawi has come in, because when we need some figures, they normally respond immediately. Because you can wake up in the morning, before you reach the office, there's a call somewhere. You need to be somewhere. In fact, the vehicle needs to be fueled. If you're not prepared, you may delay that count. We normally not give our clients a next thought because we have to attend him immediately for that call he has given.
Yes. Very good, I understand. So now that you said your biashara imekuwa na hata naona kwa sura yako umefurahi. Have you been able to invest or divest in other businesses kutokana na hii biashara yako unafanya sasa?
Yeah, at the moment you are looking to venture into another part called sanitary bins. That's what we are looking for now. But we have sanitary bins.
Okay.
And the problem we have financially, at least we have a challenge small because we need a pickup that can port those sanitary bins to service all our clients around within Kenya. So that's the financial issues we are having, but we are going to sort it out. If you people could have given us a bigger loan of affording going at Toyota, it would be smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You've spoken about Stawi. Nataka kujua, ulifahamu Stawi lini and how did you come to know about it?
Good enough for that, eh? Really, I saw it on the TV when Uhuru was launching it. And that time,
The president.
the president. That time, I had business in Eldoret. It was a nice business school. It was almost 250,000, that business. So the problem was now that I needed to give my guys the allowance, transport, and all the rest to meet that. It was in a fixed period of time. I was to supply it in a week time. So when I went to enter the office, I saw myself having 100K, and it was not enough to satisfy those guys. When I went to, I downloaded immediately. I told my guy, download the Stawi app. I saw it being launched. He downloaded. But what we were asked several documents which he submitted, and by that time you are not giving us enough figures. You are giving us 10K. So I cancelled.
What are some of the documents they asked you to submit?
It was a trading license, business permit, the copy of the director's ID. I remember those three of them, the crucial one. Registration copy, and we added something like the board license. Yeah, what we added on top. Those were the issues, the things that they asked.
So you downloaded and registered?
Yeah.
Then what?
By that time, you didn't give us up. We were good proper, so it was 10K. I told my guy, this is disappointment. But something after a week, because they went, but still at the place, they needed more money. I went back to Stawi. It increased to 24K. I wondered, it was SPAV, like I can speak of. And that figure, I downloaded and sent it back to my guys in Eldoret for them to maneuver their night outs and so all the rest. That's when Stawi started growing. Stawi, small by small, always. Now, I've bought by Stawi is almost 6 times or 8 times, if I can remember. And what I can speak of, Stawi, the rates are smart. It is not a decking, because that one, their rates are at least compromising. So I don't have any problem with the rate with the Stawi, and I can advise more people. You guys, if you could be giving bigger loans, I think we could have gone somewhere.
No, the thing about Stawi ni ukiendelea kutumia.
Yeah.
The more you borrow and pay. Yeah. Credit yako inapanda. Unaona ulianza na 10K.
Nimeona credit ilianza na 10K.
Sasa unaenda kupanda.
Sasa hizi for really sure the goodness is immediate, and as long as you've been their client, they respond faster. You apply within no minutes, the money is in your account.
Very good. And a quick one, nataka kuuliza hii swali kabla nisahau. In your Stawi account, do you receive payments?
Yes.
In that account?
Yes.
Kwa hivyo you transfer to your Stawi account?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And another question is, say in a month, ama tuseme in 3 months or even in 6 months, ni mara ngapi unaenda kwa Stawi kuboro na kulipa?
Actually, since I started, it has become my daily routine. Avoiding it is a challenge. Because even if I have something in the bank, I don't feel that pinch of 9%. Yeah. So it's my daily routine.
Is it something that you would recommend to other businesses?
Very much, especially those businesses that are coming up. Those days of borrowing or giving a call, somebody telling him, send me this man, that gone. Because if you go to Stawi, it's immediate. You'll be assisted as long as you are compliant. Sometimes it's good to honor yourself. You pay back your debts rightly. And the goodness is Stawi nowadays, they negotiate. Because there's a time when I was financially not in a good position. But it was their deadline. They normally give 30th. And my account was not in a position. But there's a lady who gave me a call. I told him, give me some 3 days to 4 days. I'll pay back your money. And he agreed. And I paid. I thought they could have assisted me. And all in all, we still trade. Yeah.
So for you, Stawi has worked for you?
It has worked.
And another question. For the people who are listening at home, wanakusikiza sahi, fellow entrepreneurs wanasema, okay, tumesikia jana huyu mtu anaweza kaenda pale Stawi apate hela. What advice would you give them?
Actually, what to tell them? I can advise them. If they are entrepreneur or willing to start a business, and they have not enough capital, it's better they comply. If they complied, applying to Stawi, it's easy and faster, and they respond immediately, as long as they have all the documents. You see, if they have all the documents, the Stawi will behave. It will work for them. because right now I don't have any other thought of any other things. If I don't have a debt with the Stawi, I normally just immediately ask for a loan and I'll be given. Yeah.
Na kuongezea tu, yani ndo kabla tumalize.
Yeah.
Same people ninakusikia.
Yeah.
From your experience with credit. Kama umesema ulikuwa unachukua deni kitambo. From your experience with credit. What advice would you give them so that they also know that unajua watu wapeni kulipa deni?
Yeah.
What advice would you have for them in regards to debt management?
Paying a debt is very important. You know, something you've taken from somebody and you've run away with it, even to God, it's not something good. Paying a debt is more important. If you use the money, as we borrow for the sake of business. If you borrow for the sake of business, we hope even tomorrow, because in business today, you don't know about tomorrow. Sometimes there are clients who pay after a year. Sometimes you wait for payment. You may have done even business worth millions outside, but they are not in your account. And you need to go an extra mile. You will need that person again. So it's good to pay, because if you pay, you comply, you'll be given another.
Very, very true.
Yeah.
Any plans for 2021?
Actually, that's what I had highlighted earlier. We are planning to buy a pickup because we are longing to open a sanitary bin department whereby we need to supply it, because there are clients who are knocking our doors, but because we had some issues with financial status, and now things are promising. We may be having another pickup very soon, and I hope Stawi could be bigger to finance us, because I'm happy to hear that DTB, KCB, they are part of it, and both of them, they hold my accounts. You see?
That is very good to hear.
Yeah.
Endelea kutumia Stawi, increase your credit limit. Now,
I want it, really want it.
Okay.
Really, because they are fast and respond immediately. You cannot stuck anywhere. Like, let me give you a part of my story. The day when I was coming from from Makindu. And my vehicle broke down in Emali. So I needed an emergency cash. It was at night, because no mechanic at around at that time, but because of Stawi could give me some emergency cash, and my accounts, I don't have any mobile transfer. It's just, I normally use what I have in my pocket. That's all. My vehicle broke in Makindu, Emali. I needed some urgent cash. Stawi were there for that, and my vehicle was made. It was at night. I looked for a mechanic at that night. In the morning, I attended my client who I was rushing to in Nairobi. Yeah.
That's a very good story. Ni vizuri kusikia sasa zile Stawi inasaidia watu.
Inasaidia Stawi, it's a good. It's just about people honoring their debt, paying their debts. And as Peter Press Control, we're happy with Stawi. We're happy with it.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Kwangu John, mimi nitasema tu asante.
Okay,
thank you for taking your time to come talk to us.
Yeah.
Na nikushonya na kusikia pale nyumbani hata umeketi umeland a few things for you.
Okay, thanks.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Registration is quite easy. When registering, you'll need your mobile number, your ID number, your KRA number. Take a picture of yourself, or capture a picture of yourself. Take a picture of the back and front of your ID card. Take a picture of a valid business license, and then put a valid email address. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Till next time, see you.
Stawi ni moja tu.